Hello, girls. Our lesson today is from Module 5, My New House. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to listen, read, and answer correctly. Before we get started, do you still remember the difference between this and these? When do we use this and when do we use these? We use this for singular noun and we use these for plural noun. What are singular nouns? Singular means only one. For example, skirt, blouse, t-shirt. Plural means more than one. For example, socks, trousers, shorts. Although these clothing items are technically one piece, but because there are two parts to them, the left part and the right part, they are considered as plural. Plural nouns always end with a S. Now, what about dress? The word dress ends with two S's. Is it plural noun or a singular noun? Dress is a singular noun. The plural for dress is dresses. It ends with ES. Now let's listen and match.
Activity 3. Listen and match. 1.
Whose shirt is this? Is it Julia's?
No, it isn't hers. Julia's shirt is green. That's Kim's shirt. 2.
What about these blue jeans? Are they Kim's?
Yes, they're hers. 3.
I like this yellow dress, Julia. Is it yours?
Oh, it's not mine. It's Kim's. I have got a pink dress.
4.
Are these your black trousers, Julia?
Yeah, they're mine.
Alright, do you remember which clothing item belonged to which girl? Now let's look at this one. Look at this one. Whose pink shirt is this? It's Kim's. What about these black trousers? Whose black trousers are these? They are Julia's. And this yellow dress over here? Whose yellow dress is this? It's Kim's. Whose green shirt is this? Yes, it's Julia's. And what about this pink dress over here? Whose pink dress is this? It's Julia's as well. Lastly, whose blue jeans are these? They are Kim's. Do you get it all correct? Good job. Let's practice this and these. Whose clothing item is or are this or these? Repeat after me. Whose shorts are these? Whose jacket is this? Whose socks are these? Whose beanie is this? Whose trousers are these? Whose skirt is this? Whose shoes are these? Whose glasses are these? We use is and this for singular noun, but are and these for plural nouns. Now let's look at ask and answer. Let's listen to the audio and repeat after it.
Activity 4. Ask and answer.
Whose shirt is this?
It's Kim's.
Let's listen to it again.
Activity 4. Ask and answer.
Whose shirt is this?
It's Kim's.
Let's repeat it again. Whose shirt is this? It's Kim's. Now it's your turn to ask and answer. Look at all these clothing items, and these are their owners. What you need to do is you will select a clothing item and ask, for example, look at this one. You will ask, whose jacket is this? It's Jaslyn because the name is already up here. Now do emphasize on the S sound over here. The apostrophe S means that this clothing item belongs to Jaslyn. 是 Jaslyn 的. It's Jaslyn's. Let's look at another example. This one. Whose socks are these? Because socks are plural nouns, we use these. Whose socks are these? Look at the name. They are Nicole's. There are two socks, so we use their. They are Nicole's. Alright, grammar notes. Let's read together. Whose clothing item is this? Whose clothing items are these? Is this yours? Are these yours? Yes, it's mine. I think this is Amy's. I think these are Amy's. I'm sorry, I don't know. Let's read again. Whose clothing item is this? Whose clothing items are these? Is this yours? Are these yours? Yes, it's mine. I think this is Amy's. I think these are Amy's. I'm sorry, I don't know. Now do copy these notes into your journal. You can pause the video now to do your copying. Alright, done? Vocabularies. Repeat after me. Garden, slippers, cushion, dining room, mat, wall. Let's say again. Garden, slippers, cushion, dining room, mat, wall. Again, copy these words into your journal. You can draw pictures to show your understanding of the words. Now, take out your textbook and turn to page 48. Yes, page 48. Look at these pictures. Are they similar to what you have in your house? Let's look at picture 1. Do you have a garden in your house? You do? That's great. What about slippers? Do you wear slippers in your house? Or do you wear them when you're outside? I don't wear slippers in my house. I only wear slippers when I have to go outside. Look at picture 3. Do you have room like this in your house? And lastly, look at picture 4. Do you sleep on the mats? Well, I don't. I sleep on my bed. Now let's read together the traditional Japanese house. This is a traditional Japanese house with a garden. People never wear shoes in Japanese houses. They wear slippers. There are a lot of paper doors in a Japanese house. There is one big room with mats on the floor and a low table. People sit on cushions. This room is the living room and the dining room too. At night, this room becomes the bedroom. They put the table near the walls and make beds on the mats. Now, this will be your I Can Read 5. So you can start practicing now for your I Can Read 5. Now, let's read and answer. Read the questions and answer them in full sentences. You have 3 minutes, so please pause this video and answer the questions. Now write down your answers in your journal. We will check them together after this. Alright? Are you ready? Let's look at the first question. Has the traditional Japanese house got a garden? Yes, it has. What do people wear in Japanese houses? They wear slippers. Where do people sit in the traditional Japanese house? They sit on cushions. Where do people sleep at night? They sleep on mats. Do you get them all correct? Well done! Now let's look at houses around the world. Houses around the world. Mongolia. Look at this picture. This is how a house in Mongolia looks like. Let's read together. Mongolians live as herders of sheep and horses. They shelter in gurs, which are folding homes. The gur has a light wooden frame over a felt cover made from sheep's wool. The felt gives protection from the weather and insulates against cold and heat. Here's a video about gurs in Mongolia. Due to copyright, I cannot play this video for you here, but I will link it in the description so that you can watch it later. Now, Africa. This is a house in Africa. In Togo, Africa, houses are built with wood, handmade bricks and straw. Goats and sheep live on the ground floor, where there is also a place for cooking. The top floor, open to the sky, is where people sleep. The towers of the tata with thatched roofs of straw are used to store grain. So this is the tower. This house in Africa is called tata. Let's look at China. In many parts of China, people have lived in large groups. Tulou means earth building. Inside, there can be up to 250 identical rooms or apartments built around a courtyard. This is a courtyard. The building is made of wood, including the tiles on the roof. In the courtyard, people can cook, wash and dry clothes, and children can play. Have you seen a Tulou before? If you watch the latest Mulan movie, you will see it. Now let's look at Canada. Yes, I know you know this. Igloos were built by the people of the Arctic region of Canada. The Inuit also built them. An igloo is also called a snow house or a snow hut. An igloo is often a temporary shelter built during a hunting trip. Larger igloos were built for families. They use snow to insulate their houses. Now here are two videos. The first video will show you how snow be used to insulate houses. And the second video will show you how an igloo is built. Alright, that's all for our lesson today. I will see you again next week. Bye bye.